You built your business here. You've made a home here. You're shaping a life, creating a legacy. When we look at all you've made, we only have one question. What will you make next? Make more possible. National Bank of Commerce.
To us, two diamond jewelry, a diamond for our love, and a diamond for the life we share. To the woman I will love forever, to our past and to our future.
To everyone making time for life's best moments, let us celebrate with you.
In Wisconsin, we love celebrating together.
Big days or any other day.
So much.
From hot and juicy
to ooey gooey
to oh my word.
Oh my word.
Gophers!
Serving you a handcrafted meal that makes
Today a little bit more special.
That's what fills us up inside.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Yeah.
Superior Water Light and Power wants you to be aware of potential carbon monoxide poisoning, a colorless, odorless, tasteless, and toxic gas. Flu-like symptoms, headaches, and nausea are some signs to watch for. Excessive moisture on windows, black soot on registers, and strange odors from heating appliances could be an indication of carbon monoxide poisoning. If you suspect a problem, call SWLNP, the Superior Fire Department, or your local fuel supplier. A safety reminder from Superior Water Light and Power, an elite company.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order,
scoop to perfection goodness.
more like greatness,
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
a fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
You built your business here. You're shaping a life, creating a legacy. We only have one question. What will you make next? Make more possible. National Bank of Commerce.
To everyone out there who loves Culver's,
The feeling is mutual.
Everything's made fresh.
Everything.
Everything.
It's our pleasure.
This is me and my happy place.
I wouldn't trade our Culvers for any other restaurant.
Culver's. Yay! We love our guests.
Love.
As much as our guests love us.
This is me and my happy place.
from Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Yeah.
If you smell a rotten egg odor inside or outside your home, it could be a sign of a gas leak. Don't panic. Leave the premises immediately and call Superior Water Light and Power. A trained SWLMP technician will be dispatched to the location to inspect for a possible leak. Natural gas has an excellent safety record, but leaks are possible either accidental or by misuse. A safety message from Superior Water Light and Power, an elite company. Great service, even better, at swlp.com and on Facebook.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this Wisconsin Primary Amateur Soccer League semifinal matchup from Superior Choice Credit Union Stadium between the visiting MB United and your Superior City. We'll begin first with the starting 11 for the visiting MB United. Wearing the number 1, Brody Schill. Wearing the number 2, Taylor Hirsch. Wearing the number 3, Austin Hirsch. Wearing the number 7, Jake Stonner. Wearing the number 8, Weston Hosking. Wearing the number 14, Ethan Ferndenzer. Wearing the number 17, Colton Fredrickson. Wearing the number 18, Logan Gitson. wearing the number 21, Alejandro Alvarez. The goalkeeper this evening for MB United, wearing the number 1, is J.C. Wentz. And the captain for the visitors, wearing the number 12, Josh Stonner. Ladies and gentlemen, MB United. And now the starting lineup for your Superior City. Wearing the number 2, a defender from Grand Forks, North Dakota, Logan Lamble. Wearing the number 3, a defender from Superior, Wisconsin, Mark Panucci. Wearing the number 9, a midfielder from Exeter, England, Alfie Hudd. Wearing the number 5, from Brazil, Teo Figueiredo. Wearing the number 13, from England, Jerome Quatang. Wearing the number 15, from Duluth, Minnesota, Logan Murphy. Wearing number 20, from Superior, Alton Morrissey. The goalkeeper this evening for Superior City will be number 25, from Hermantown, Braden Fulda. And your team captains this evening for SCFC, wearing the number 10, Yabkal Demalash. And number 17, Caden Bergman. Ladies and gentlemen, your Superior City. We now ask that at this time you please rise and remove your hats if you are able and face the flag at the right side of the stadium for the playing of our nation's national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light was so proudly hailed at the twilight's gleaming, whose broad stride and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we walked were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular amongst her, singing yeah, through the night.
The Wi-Fi goes out sometimes. All right, everyone, you know the rest of the words. Thank you so much for coming out to Superior Choice Credit Union Stadium. It is time for playoff soccer!
After that, most of you
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Superior, Wisconsin. You thought you were done with me for the year. I still got one more game for you. The WPASL semifinal right here from Superior. Your Superior City FC2, the Wolfpack, the #1 seed, undefeated in the regular season. I'm now going to look to go back to their second straight title game, standing in their way. Winners of the preliminary playoff from yesterday, 3-0 over Rice Lake CF. That is MB United of Amory, Wisconsin. It should be a really interesting game. These two teams have met previously. It was 3-0 in favor of Superior the last time these two teams dueled earlier on in the season. However, MB are playing their absolute best soccer of the season at this exact moment right now, as each of these teams' last matches were against Rice Lake CF, and they each won 3-0. So a very interesting game on the cards. Thank you so much for being here. For Ryan Marcianic and Craig Morrissey up in the booth, my name is Xavier Walt. Always a pleasure to be right back here at the University of Wisconsin Superior for another edition of Superior City FC Soccer. Referee making sure all our goalkeepers are set. And we are underway. 90 minutes scheduled. Who knows? We might end up having more. This ball's going to go long right off the bat. It is a good ball on this near side. Finds Philip Williams. Looking for the 1-2 back. Doesn't get it. Well done by Morrissey. He shrugs off a tackle. Hirsch. I'll differentiate which Hirsch that is, actually, in just a little bit here. Alvarez was there. Gitson. Morrissey. Here's Williams. Morrissey does well to get back to the positive side. That one touched out of play. Morrissey asking for it. Not going to get it. Throwing on this near side, it will be Taylor Hirsch, one of the two Hirsch brothers out there on the pitch right now. Of course, they're both playing on the left side to make my job just a little bit harder. Throwing goes end line. Fredrickson. Referee watching carefully. Back to Fredrickson. Not getting it across yet. He'll send it around. Alvarez. Alvarez bumped by Bergman. Physical play from both sides. All good, says our referee. We continue. Here's Alvarez again. Gitson runs right into trouble. It was Teo Figueiredo who picked it right off of his foot. Superior City enjoying some possession for the first time so far this match. Hey, Jeffrey, you want to start the clock, please? Thank you, Jeffrey. Ball out wide for Lamble. It's looking like a 4-5-1 is what I'm hearing, roughly, for Superior City today, including Evan Ridd, who's standing over top of the ball right now. He will be joined by Mark Panucci, the two center backs. It's looking like Yaya Demolage out at left back at the moment to start. Not a position he typically carries for Superior City 2, and Alton Morrissey holding up his starting role at right back here. Then in the midfield, you almost know what to expect by now. This ball through is a good one. Flag is going to be up, and it will be up against Alfie Hudd. He's going to argue, Alfie Hudd is going to argue that he was not offsides and that Jerome Quating was onsides, and that is true, but the defenders pulled up because of Alfie Hudd's run forward. That thus affects the play, and it is an offsides. So free kick taken by the captain, Stonner. He's going to go all the way long for Colton Fredrickson. He's going to cut back, try and hit this on his left foot. He's not going to be able to. He'll be taken care of by Evan Ridd, who clears. This is great pressure from MB United early on. This is exactly what they needed to do against a very high-octane Superior offense. It just not let them touch the ball. Still in bounds right along the sideline there, says our assistant referee. Still in bounds, still in bounds. Superior City will win it through Lamble. Speaking of Lamble, he's able to get it forward. Here's Hudd. He's got a sea of blue to try and dance around. He's not going to be able to. Fredrickson lays it back. Gitson not able to get to it. Out of play from Ridd. Really good high pressure early on from MB United. And the starting 11 for Middle Border United. The center back pairing today. Ethan Ferndenzer wearing the number 14. He'll be joined by the team captain Josh Stonner wearing the number 12. Then out at left back, Taylor Hirsch, one of the two Hirsch brothers. His brother. Wait, no, I got it wrong. Oh, it's Austin at left back. Of course I got that wrong already. I'm already confusing the Hirsch brothers. Top of the 18. Demolash will get to this one. Looking to try and spring the counterattack through the Brit. Quatang up the line. Here's Murphy. He'll set that one back. It runs beyond Hudd. Panucci there to clean it up. He'll go short, Morrissey. Morrissey's pass picked off. Looking for that through ball, looking for Williams, not able to find him. Lovely ball by Alfie Hudd to release Jerome Quating towards the corner. Quating's going to cut inside, looking to lay it off. Really well done by Stonner. Murphy seemed like he was all alone until the very last second, and out of nowhere, Stonner appears and clears the ball. That is where Logan Murphy has made his money this year. 20 goals in the WPASL for Logan Murphy. Tied for the league lead with Cohen Hare of the New Richmond Cyclones. As I mentioned, Austin Hirsch, he'll be playing left back. His brother Taylor directly in front of him wearing the number 2 is Taylor, 3 is Austin. Out at right back should be Weston Hosking. Here's Bergman. One-time ball across. Ferndenzer was able to get something to it. Here's Murphy. Murphy lays it back. Morrissey. Big switch, high switch. Getting there first was Brody Schill. Should be playing at the cam. Sort of an advanced midfield role from Brody Schill today, wearing the number 1. Ball forward for Fredrickson. Not able to get to the other end of it. Asking for a throw-in is Ridd. He's not going to get it. Throw-in for MP United further up the pitch. So, yes, it should be Weston Hosking over on the right-hand side of Amory High School. Then as we move a little bit forward again, I mentioned Hirsch on this near side. Then as we move into the middle of the park, expect to see Alejandro Alvarez wearing the number 21. Logan Gitson wearing the number 18 of Clayton, Wisconsin. Referee will give the free kick. Quating the guilty party. Schill was the one that felt the contact. You also see Brody Schill in the middle of the park. Again, I said he'll be playing a little bit more advanced is what we can expect to see from the number 1. The leading assister on the team for MB with 5 so far this year. High arcing left foot ball. Goalkeeper stays, and he has to punch it over top. It will be a corner kick here for Middle Border United. Using their full government name for their first set play. 6 minutes gone. First corner kick goes to Middle Border, who have had some really good offensive pressure early on. On the right-hand side, you'll see Colton Fredrickson. On this left side, again, I mentioned, I'm going to stop saying the name Hirsch for a little bit. Then up at striker, the younger of the 2 Stonner brothers in this side will be Jacob Stonner, running point. Logan Gitson will also be around the striker. So this will be Fredrickson. 4 assists on the year for Fredrickson. He'll take the right-footed ball across. Low, driven, goes top of the box. Hud gets there. Hirsch going to just send that one back to no man's land. It will be out of bounds for a goal kick. Teammate saying go back to Fredrickson right at the corner. Regardless, it will be a goal kick for Superior City. Lining up on a 4-back themselves today. It will be Logan Lamble of Grand Forks out on the left-hand side. And then I mentioned the center back pairing will be Evan Ridd, left center back. Mark Panucci, right center back. And then Alton Morrissey at this right back. Yaya Demolash wearing the number 10 will be in the middle of the park. He'll be joined by Teo Figueiredo. That one picked off by Ferndenzer. Not able to hang on to possession. Here's Hud, another one you can expect to see in the middle of the park. My player to watch right now. Actually, Jeffrey, I'm not going to lie, that does go down as a save. It does. If the ball is going in the net, kicked by a member of the other team, and he has to grab it, it counts as a save. Or push it away. I do not remember who kicked it. I have a replay of it, Jeffrey. Referee watching carefully, asking for a foul or Superior City. Not going to get it. Throw in on that far side now for Wolfpack. And then as they move forward, I've mentioned Logan Murphy's name. I feel like his name can't be mentioned enough. Holds the WPASL record for goals in a single game. 10 goals against Union de Bateau FC earlier on in this season. That one might fall for Hud. Hud trying to line up the shot towards the end line now, getting it across. Wentz is able to make just enough of a play on it to steer it back the other way. I don't think it'll count as a save for Wentz. Actually, yeah, that does. It was on goal. What am I talking about? That one will be a throw-in over on that far side, right at the corner flag for Middle Border. Just about the best case that they could get from that. So Murphy will play the striker, and then, of course, Jerome Quating on the left wing. And it looks like Caden Bergman, previous WPSL midfielder of the year, former WPSL MVP back in the day, will play right wing. Here's Morrissey. Williams has to go back around. Austin Hirsch clears, looking for Taylor, not able to find him. Here's Bergman. Bergman waited just a little bit too long. It was deflected by Taylor Hirsch. Fredrickson will try and play that one down the line. Well too far for his winger. Throw in for SCFC2. Who again, up to this point in the year, undefeated. And as interesting as this game is going to be, there's another game that's happening at this exact same time down in Hudson, Wisconsin against Western Wisconsin FC. That other semifinal, Western Wisconsin FC and the defending champ New Richmond Cyclones. I am so curious. I won't get an update. There's no way I'm going to get an update as to what the score of that game is until well after our broadcast is done. But those two teams, I think, are just going to throw absolute death at each other for 90 minutes, if not more. So I'm very curious to see how that game goes. The winner of that game plays the winner of this one for the 2026 WPASL title. Here's HUD. Back around to Rid. You got to imagine after playing a match yesterday, MB is comfortable to sit in just a little bit. Don't use up all your legs early on, especially if you played a 90-minute brawl with Rice Lake yesterday. That one cleared by Hosking. They do have a runner going forward. Numbers here for MB United if they can use it. What a clearance by Panucci. Panucci able to sky and intercept that ball. It looked like it was destined to hit Philip Williams on this near side. The flag was up at one point. Gonna have a change here. Aha. Okay, Jacob Stonner wasn't even on the pitch. I didn't even clock that. Philip Williams started in place of Jacob Stonner. Stonner will step on now. The second leading scorer on the team for MB United behind Colton Fredrickson. Stonner at 4 so far this year. Morrissey heads that one right back the other way. Alvarez. Bit of a need ball forward. Demolash will try and settle things down. Lovely ball by Morrissey to unlock Murphy. Murphy waited just a little bit too long. MB will take possession because of it. Long touch by Ferndenzer. Is going to have to be very careful, and is. Hosking. Schill. Schill will send it forward. Flag staying down for Fredrickson here. Bumped off the ball by Rid. Good physical play from both of them. Rid able to clear on the left foot. Headed right back the other way. And Fulda will touch this one down. I don't think it was going to be on goal. It won't go down as a save for the Hermantown goalkeeper. Who also, just an FYI, as far as the statistics, am I actually correct here? It's not going to be on here. There's no way it's going to be on here. But I was 90% sure. Yeah, he did score a goal against Union de Bateau. I knew that I saw that somewhere. And you know a game gets really, really tough for the other team when the starting goalkeeper scores. I think the final score of that one was 14-0 between Superior City and the 3-time WPSL champs. Miscommunication on the far side from Lamble and Quating. Ball back to MB United, who I would say have had a 50-50 share of possession so far in the first 12.5 minutes or so. Ball forward, Fulda will come out and get it, but it will be a foul, says our referee, before that ever happened. So MB United do have opportunities going forward right now, but I would say Superior City with the best opportunity thus far, and J.C. Wentz was able to parry it. This one will go long. Bergman wins the header. Stonner immediately clears right back the other way. Demolash to pick it off. Panucci tries to ping that one long, sends that one right into Taylor Hirsch. Now it's a foot race between Panucci and Hirsch. Who's going to win this one? It will be Hirsch. Well done by Taylor Hirsch. Here's Stonner thinking about a shot. Instead, he's going to try and chip it forward for the run of Alvarez. I believe that was Morrissey on the block. Here's Murphy settling it down. No handball, says our referee. We continue on. Here's Figueiredo. Plenty of assists so far this year for Teo Figueiredo. He'll have to wait just a little bit longer for his first in the playoffs. Schill Has the run of Fredrickson going forward. What a run by Fredrickson. Here's Fredrickson. Plays it across. Going down is Hirsch inside the 18. The referee having none of it. Hirsch thought he felt the contact. Goes down off ball. Referee says no. Here's Stonner. That one touched out of play by Morrissey. It will be a second corner for MB United. And they're making those runs forward. Fredrickson's gotten one or two of those now forward that's really caused some problems for Superior City. As you can see how dangerous SCFC2 are once they get the ball, especially in transition. But the field is very compact for them right now. They're not stretching it out very much. The distance between the striker and the center backs right now is barely 40 yards or so for Superior City. And as such, it's making everything just a little bit more finite, and it's allowing that ball over the top consistently for MB United. Fredrickson will curl this one in. Panucci heads that one well clear. Is he going to hit this? Oh, Hirsch is not going to hit it. Back out to Fredrickson. Panucci will clear, throwing on this near side. And it will be a double change here for MB United. Furtendenzer is going to step off, as will Taylor Hirsch. I appreciate that, boys. Now only one Hirsch. Stepping on will be the number 9 of James Carter. Looks like he's going to play center back alongside Stonner. And Jack Smithstad will step on as well, wearing the number 8. Smithstad is one of those players that's really come to life in the last couple of games. In the last 3 games of the season, including the most recent one, I believe he has 2 goals and 2 assists. The leading points getter off the bench. Fredrickson back to Alvarez. Here's Gitson. Hirsch beats 2. Going to have to get rid of the ball eventually. Loses it to Hud. Carter will send it forward. Panucci heads right back the other way. Here's Figueiredo. Short to Bergman. Bergman cuts back. Will maintain possession. Here's Hud. Looking for that long ball is Alfie Hud. It will go now over the top. Looking for Quating. It's a great run from Jerome Quating. Can he keep the space? Getting across is Carter. Referee watching carefully. No call. It will be out of play and a corner kick. Quating still down. It looked like he didn't quite get the position. But that being said, if MB United didn't get ball on that one, then how much does that really matter? As Quating still down. When we restart, it will be the first corner kick of the game for Superior City FC. I can see Xavier Anderson warming up, about ready to come in for Jerome Quating. Also stepping on is, I believe, Ben Jutine. Will be Jutine. Steps on for Morrissey. Quating will be escorted off by Demolash. Anderson on in his place. I believe Jacob Stonner got the hook already. That was a very quick hook from Jacob Stonner. Checking to see if that was Williams that came back on for Stonner. I don't know. It's hard to find all these numbers, guys. Just looking to see who came on for Jacob Stonner here. I'll figure that out in just a little bit. First corner kick of the game for Superior City 2. Ball curled across. Wentz not able to stop it. It's an Olympico. Superior City have taken the lead. Absolutely unreal. Teo Figueiredo from the corner flag. J.C. Wentz stepped out to get it and didn't realize it was curling ever closer to the goal. A truly incredible bit of finesse from the Brazilian, Teo Figueiredo. One of the more spectacular goals we've seen all year for Superior City 2. They catch the goalkeeper out. Ball goes in. 1-0. SCFC 2 over MB United. Superior counterattacking right back the other way. Carter is able to get around to that one. Fredrickson leaves it. Going long for the speedy Colton Fredrickson. Panucci will beat him there. Tries to turn it to the outside. Out of play for MB United. And the way that Middle Border United respond to that goal from Superior City is going to help decide this game. What an absolute backbreaker for the visitors. What a boon for the home side, who hadn't had too many opportunities, really, up to that point. Teo Figueiredo makes something out of nothing. Smithstad on the far side loses it to Lamble. Gitson's able to win it back in a foot race now with Anderson. Referee watching carefully. Play continues. Gitson across. That one steered away by Panucci. Schill tries to chip it through off the shoulder of Anderson. Bicycle kicked forward, and Fulda makes the grab. Bergman cuts back, has Williams for company. Lovely skill from Bergman. He'll chip it forward. Wentz will be off of his line in time. See another change for MB United waiting to step on. That one is a bomb from Wentz. Panucci read it the whole way. Here's Williams. Trying to get it up the line. Might get a second chance at it. He'll try and go up the line looking for the run of his striker. He's not going to find him. Out of play will be the goal kick. Each team will make a change. Huffington will step on for Superior City. Off will be, I believe, Caden Bergman. Alvarez is going to step off for MB United. On in his place will be the number 2 of Taylor Hirsch. So goal kick here for SCFC 2 at the stroke of 20 minutes. What an incredible goal from Teo Figueiredo. Demolash cycles that one back around, just avoiding that high press from MB United. Here's Lamble. Lamble will launch it long. Not a bad idea from Lamble, just beyond the run of Teo. For all of these teams, I meant to say both of these teams and all of these players, another change here for MB United. A lot of quick changes for the opposition. Gitson steps off. Stonner on in his place. Fredrickson down the line, not able to hang on to it. Both of these teams, I don't want to say any of them have any trouble scoring. And obviously you have guys out there that you think of them as the goal scorers. Obviously you have Logan Murphy. You have Colton Fredrickson. You have players like that. Flag was going to be up against Huffington, but it is out of bounds for a goal kick regardless. And that will be our first water break of the game. It's very warm up here in Superior today, and so we will have a water break in the middle of each half. And now opportunities for each of the coaches, Jeff Stonner and Cameron Ross, to have conversations with their side. Where do you go from here? But neither of these two teams have trouble spreading the wealth as far as goals scored by different players. I mean, I'm just looking at Superior City. I'm not going to say the names. You know what, I can. Alfie Hudd with 3 goals. Teo Figueiredo with 7. Kai Marsden, who's not here today, he's got 6. Evan Ridds got 3. Yaya Demolash has 1. Xavier Anderson's got 2. Rocco Rodriguez 1. Jerome Quating 3. Caden Bergman 2. Finn Huffington 2. Logan Murphy 20. Now that number stands out just a little bit more. That number stands out just a little bit more than the others. And then you look at, say, MB United. 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 4, 5, 3. All of these teams score not because of individual play. Frankly, that individual goal from Teo Figueiredo off the set play was one of the only ones that you might really see from either of these two sides. As both sides will step right back out. Again, the winner of this one goes to the 2026 WPASL Championship match in Eau Claire, Wisconsin next weekend. I believe I'm going to be on the call for that one. I'm not 100% sure. It's not going to be on iFan TV, I don't think. So be sure to check the WPASL official Facebook page. I think that's typically where I live stream it. So 1-0 in favor of Superior City FC2. Teo Figueiredo with his 8th on the year. I don't know if he scored a better goal than that all season so far. What a curling effort. Forces J.C. Wentz back into his own goal to try and save the ball. Both him and the ball went in, and thus we are at 1-0. We'll restart with the goal kick for MB United. The ball was forward for Finnegan Huffington, just a little bit too far. And out of play for the goal kick. So Josh Stonner will hoof this one forward. Simpson College's finest. Panucci to Demolash. Back around to Rid. Curling ball finds Figueiredo. Figueiredo's got runners going forward. Wonderful movement by Hud. Carter gets ahead to it. 50-50 ball drops right at the top of the 18. Figueiredo striding inside is Teo Figueiredo. He'll lay it across. Lovely ball forward. Cut back onto the left foot. Carter there at the very last second. Still might fall for Murphy. And a wonderful save from J.C. Wentz. Very bend, don't break for MB United. One of the first chances of the match so far for Logan Murphy. I would say probably one of the 2 MVP favorites this year, unless someone on the defense for the New Richmond Cyclones is going to get nominated. Lamble got a touch to this one. Taylor Hirsch will let it run out of play. Throwing quickly, looking for Smithstad against Anderson. Anderson will clear. Fredrickson. One back well by Demolash. Hud. Looking for the big switch. Now he's going to have to settle it back down. Back to Hud. Jutine. Back to Panucci. Figueiredo wanted this ball at his feet. He'll get it. Out to Demolash. Demolash again. Lovely play here from Superior City. Ball is forward. Hud is on sides. Here's Alfie Hud stepping inside against Hosking. Hud's shot goes wide. Alfie Hud has been making that run for the entirety of these 27 minutes that we've played up to this point. That is the first time that they have been able to get him the ball and just missed on that far side. Another change for MB United. I suppose when you have a match yesterday, a must-win match yesterday, you probably need to sub pretty quick. It was Smithstad stepping off. Lamble is going to send that one right out of play on that far side. Gets in on. Hud looking for Demolash. Fredrickson was able to pick it off. He's going to give this a run as Fredrickson. It looks like it will go out of play. Throw in for Superior City just about right at their own corner flag. You got to imagine this one will go long. I see Murphy coming back to try and be an option here. Throw-in will go to the Duluth East striker. He's going to get all the way beyond him to find Xavier Anderson. That one looks like it probably should be MB United's. What is our referee going to say? He doesn't have an answer yet, does our referee? I think he sort of just let... That's one of my favorite things, and I do that as a referee too, is you just kind of wait to see who goes and picks up the ball sometimes. Like, if you don't really know and your AR doesn't really know, then you're just going to... Whoever goes and gets the ball, and whoever specifically walks away, it's like, I didn't win that one. Probably going to give it in favor of the other guy. Throwing down the line. That one well done by Lamble. He headed that one straight down into Taylor Hirsch and wins a throw-in for his efforts. Lamble, one of those guys that probably doesn't have the stats to really back up his performance so far this season. Only 2 assists so far for Logan Lamble. Here's Huffington. looking for Figueredo. That one's cleared by Austin Hirsch. Fredrickson waited just a little bit too long on that one. Anderson had his pocket picked. Joshua Stonner near side. Austin Hirsch was looking for Brody Schill. Jutine. Back around all the way to the goalkeeper, Fulda, whose name I have not said for a little bit. Launches it forward. Well done by Demolash to bring that one down. MB United have not had possession whatsoever in these last couple of minutes or so. Really exceptionally done from Superior City. Rid heads that one back into the field of play. Body feint from Panucci is good. Runners going forward. That one too far. Wentz clears heavily, does J.C. Wentz. That one gets beyond everybody except for Braden Fulda. Fulda will eventually make the grab. Out to Rid. Big switch out to Lamble. He's got plenty of time and space. Now he'll have Logan Getson for company. Lamble takes off. Anderson. That one ricochets right off of Xavier Anderson. Right into the path of his own feet. About as lucky a bounce as X could possibly get from that one. And he may have earned a corner kick for it as well. No signal from either the AR or the center referee. They need to just make a choice. Both of the officials just need to start making choices. Now, by committee, it will be a corner kick. All of the officials have been very indecisive up to this point. That is really, I don't like to criticize referees very much. The only time I will criticize referees is if they're inconsistent or if they're indecisive. Make a call and stick to it. Shot coming in, low driven ball. Will be a goal kick. That one was never going to trouble the goalkeeper. Two changes for Superior City. Kwatang will step back on. Good to see that he is able to continue his match. Anderson will step off. Bergman also stepping on. Alfie Hudden will take his leave. Jacob Stonner's off as well for MB United. I'm looking out there for MB United right now. I think Colton Fredrickson, who this ball was sent to right here, off the left foot of Fredrickson. He might want that one back. Riddle settled it down. I think Fredrickson may be the only player. Him and Schill, I think, are the only two that have not left the pitch so far for MB United. Lovely let here by Huffington. Bergman, left-footed ball across is a wonderful one right into the path of Kwatang. It was bouncing at an awkward height for the winger. He's not able to bring it down. So another goal kick here for MB United, who had a really exceptional first 10-15 minutes of this match. They were going blow for blow with the top seed, Superior City FC2. But after that goal for Teo Figueredo in the 19th, 20th minute, somewhere around there, that Olympico, this match has just not been the same since. That goal kick going to go a country mile. Referee watching carefully. Here's Rid. We'll send it around to Lamble. And you see it's that high press from MB United that they used to have earlier on in this game. It's like they used their legs up 10-15 minutes in. Murphy will lay it off. Lovely 1-2. What build-up here from Superior City 2, and they're not going to be able to turn it into something. Eventually, it was the ball by Bergman looking for Murphy that ended up failing the build-up. Jutine plays it quickly. Panucci back to Jutine. That one runs right into Schill. Flag staying down. Ball still in bounds. Panucci forward for Demolash. Huffington trying to send it back around. Sends it right into Brody Schill. Williams. Williams pass back around. He's going to want that one. I don't know what our assistant referee was seeing on this near side. Throw in Superior City. Bergman. Has Williams right behind him. He will win the free kick. So not too many set plays so far this match for Superior City. They've made really the one that they've had up to this point, they've made that one count. That's where the only goal of this match comes from. This time it will not be Teo Figueiredo standing over it. He will vacate for Evan Ridd from Windsor, Wisconsin. He'll switch it quickly to Demolash. See who loses their marks in the middle for MB. Demolash trying to cycle through. Is he going to win a corner kick for it? Referee still not making a call. There. Now it will be a corner kick. And if you're MB United, you almost got to put 3 guys right on the line, because I don't think there's any reason for Superior City to not go back to the well here. Obviously, you caught out the goalkeeper. Double change here for MB United. You caught out the goalkeeper, which is a rarity sometimes. You typically can't pull the wool over the eyes of a goalkeeper twice in a match. But still, with how dangerous of a right foot Teo Figueiredo has, and how good of a ball he can put in from these set plays, you got to imagine you got to put 1, 2. I see, including the goalkeeper, they've got 3 that'll be right on the goal line. Nobody really forward here from MB United either. Superior City not ready to commit too many bodies forward. You still have 3 sort of back in defense. Here's Figueiredo. He's going to curl that one like crazy again. Sent back across and hoofed clear by Gitson. Jutine will settle that one down back inside to Demolash. Lovely turn by Demolash. Back around to Fulda. Lamble on the far side. Panucci works the 1-2 with Kwateng. Plenty of numbers for Superior City. Lovely run by the Englishman. Kwateng inside the 18. Wentz has to go. Well done by the goalkeeper, and he will eventually make the grab. The touch from Kwateng just led him a little astray. Gave the goalkeeper Wentz just enough time to get out to it. And the massive left foot of J.C. Wentz is going to give that one a ride. Fredrickson against Lamble. Out of play. We'll go to MB United. Fredrickson takes quickly. Smithstad is going to have a shot from a long ways out. Never troubled the goalkeeper. Superior City will make another change. Morrissey to step back on. That'll be Logan Lamble getting the hook for the time being. He's had a very busy day so far in the opening 37 minutes. Ridd will send the troops forward. This one will go long. Superior City has won almost every single one of these out of the air. Watch them win it again. Oh, nope. It was Fredrickson, quite possibly the shortest player on the pitch, who wins the header. That one off of Figueiredo, out of play. Another change, and Fredrickson will finally get to take a break. Stonner on in his place. Throwing down the line, looking for Jacob Stonner off of Morrissey. We'll do it all over again, this time 25 yards further down the pitch. Gitson. Out of play, we'll do it again. He's going to whip this one inside the 18 now. It takes 1 bounce and is cleared out by Panucci. Here goes Superior City on the counter. Murphy's ball well beyond Bergman. Schill. Lovely find for Williams here against Jutine. Williams against the outside back. Foot race against Jutine. Last touch by the outside back and a good clear by Jutine. And Williams running over Jutine. Referee says play on. He did see the foul. It's advantage for Superior City as this counterattack looks good. Figueiredo to Demolash. Out wide, Morrissey making the run. Morrissey beaten to it. Sent right back the other way. These two teams are just winging the ball at each other. Panucci will head back to Fulda, who will make the grab. Huffington is urging this play to slow down just a little bit. Fulda releases the ball quickly. Here's Morrissey. Even Demolash is like, let's settle this down a little. Morrissey along the sideline. Ball into the middle. Gets beyond Murphy. Gitson has the run of Schill going forward. Decent ball to find the winger as well. Schill against Jutine again. Jutine again up to the challenge. Jutine again going over. Huffington will send this one long. What a ball. Beautiful ball for Murphy. Murphy's beyond everybody and scores. What a fierce counterattack from Superior City. And a delightful ball by Finnegan. Huffington unlocks the back line. The stretched out back line of MB United. Stonner not able to make a play on it. A wonderful run from Logan Murphy in transition. Goal number 21 on the season for the Duluth East Greyhound. 2-0 Superior City. Out of play on this near side. Throw in for Superior City. Short to Huffington. Panucci. Superior City firmly in the driver's seat here. It's been 2 very quick goals. Again, we've had 2 in the space of 40 minutes. It doesn't seem very quick, but they absolutely were. Rapid-fire goals from Superior City. A blistering counterattack for Logan Murphy. And a dangerous set play from Teo Figueiredo. What a ball forward just beyond Gitson. Fulda is set to take as much time as he wants. I don't know that Gitson realized that Fulda hadn't picked up the ball yet. As eventually it was Philip Williams to give chase. Massive punt there from Fulda. It's Stonner that gets ahead to it. Demolash. Thought about the switch. We'll send it across now. It was Jacob Stonner coming across to clear for MB United. Another change for the visitors. That should be Carter stepping on. Stepping off will be Ethan Ferndenzer, one of the 2 center backs. Murphy, end line. Ball still in bounds, says the EAR. Anderson, back to Morrissey. Plays to the top for Demolash. Opening up for a shot is Yaya Demolash, and it's over top. Another change for MB United just before the half. Fredrickson will step on. Off in his place will be Gitson. Ah, sir, I see you put up the 2 for 2 additional minutes. I see that. You didn't show me in particular, but I was keeping an eye on you. We'll have 2 minutes of stoppage time after our 45. Carter will be the one to take this goal kick. You imagine it's going to go long again. Didn't quite have the carry I think he was looking for. Huffington will settle it down. Panucci. Figueiredo. The midfield just finding more and more and more space for Superior City. Bergman not able to get the ball out of his feet. Now he'll send it forward. Flag staying down for Murphy again. Murphy just about triple teamed, and Stonner will clear. Another change here for MB United to step on. If the referee sees it. There he goes. That will be the number 8 of Weston Hosking to step off. Number 25 of Jose Amparo to step on. Bergman flick on. Josh Stonner read it the whole way. Smithstad straight up into the air against Huffington. Anderson double teamed, able to get the ball out of his feet. Amparo clears. Morrissey with plenty of time and space on that far side. Anderson again. Figueiredo trying to keep Superior City in cruise control. 45 minutes have come and gone. We will play an extra 2 is what our official said. Lovely turn by Figueiredo. Dropped the shoulder. We'll play it towards the corner. Morrissey on his left foot. Sends it across. Wentz able to punch clear. Fredrickson able to get it the rest of the way. Rid back towards the outside. Huffington will do well to save, and he does. Huffington has his pocket picked by Fredrickson. And eventually Morrissey steps back to help his teammate. Rid back to Morrissey. Murphy is going to play towards the corner. Bergman. Amparo wins it. Amparo will clear again. Nobody there except for Teo Figueiredo. Figueiredo had Schill right behind him, out to Huffington. Already 1 assist today for Huffington. Looking for number 2 here as he goes towards the end line. Huffington all the way to the end line. Getting it across. It's blocked on the way through. Stonner for Fredrickson. Can MB find a sign of life here on the counterattack? Miscommunication between Schill, Fredrickson, and Smithstad, who was the forward player. He was well off sides. And Braden Fulda is going to hold this one for the next 7 years. Fulda will fake the throw, send long. Spiraling ball. Bergman against Amparo. Maybe a little bit extracurricular there from Bergman. He gets away with it. We continue. It was a lot more apparent from up here due to the angle. Huffington. Anderson. His ball doesn't get through. Trying to chip the ball through. Panucci's there against Schill. Can't be too much left in this half. Williams trying to take on Mark Panucci. He wins that one back. Referee will not allow that to continue. That will be the end of our first 45. 2-0 in favor of Superior City FC2. It was Teo Figueiredo at the 20th minute, and Olympico straight off the corner and into the goal. Not another touch needed. JC Wentz, the goalkeeper, could hardly do too much about it. He was just slightly out of position and was forced to pay for it.
At the halftime break, the score is...
And then a wonderful ball at around the 37th minute mark. A beautiful ball in the counterattack from Finnegan. Huffington opens things up for Logan Murphy, number 21 on the year for the UWS commit and Duluth East Greyhound. Makes this one 2-0 at the half. And so both teams, plenty to talk about from the first half. I don't think either of them are going to be as happy as they could possibly be after the first 45 minutes. And so that will be the score as we enter the intermission. Get a water, everybody. Go to the bathroom because the next 45 minutes, I'm sure, are going to be absolute showstopper. Your score at the half here from Superior Choice Credit Union Stadium, 2-0 in favor of Superior City FC2.
You built your business here. You've made a home here. You're shaping a life, creating a legacy. When we look at all you've made, we only have one question. What will you make next? Make more possible. National Bank of Commerce.
To us, two diamond jewelry, a diamond for our love, and a diamond for the life we share. To the woman I will love forever, to our past and to our future.
To everyone making time for life's best moments, let us celebrate with you.
In Wisconsin, we love celebrating together.
Big days or any other day.
So much.
From hot and juicy
To ooey gooey.
To oh my word.
Oh my word.
Culver's!
Serving you a handcrafted meal that makes
Today.
Today, a little bit more special.
That's what fills us up inside.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Yeah.
Superior Water Light and Power wants you to be aware of potential carbon monoxide poisoning, a colorless, odorless, tasteless, and toxic gas. Flu-like symptoms, headaches, and nausea are some signs to watch for. Excessive moisture on windows, black soot on registers, and strange odors from heating appliances could be an indication of carbon monoxide poisoning. If you suspect a problem, call SWLNP, the Superior Fire Department, or your local fuel supplier. A safety reminder from Superior Water Light and Power, an elite company.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order.
Scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
You built your business here. You're shaping a life, creating a legacy. We only have one question. What will you make next? Make more possible. National Bank of Commerce.
To everyone out there who loves Culver's,
the feeling is mutual.
Everything's made fresh.
Everything.
Everything.
It's our pleasure.
This is me and my happy place.
I wouldn't trade our Culver's for any other restaurant.
Culver's.
Yay! We love our guests.
love.
Love.
As much as our guests love us.
This is me and my happy place.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Yeah.
If you smell a rotten egg odor inside or outside your home, it could be a sign of a gas leak. Don't panic. Leave the premises immediately and call Superior Water Light and Power. A trained SWLMP technician will be dispatched to the location to inspect for a possible leak. Natural gas has an excellent safety record, but leaks are possible either accidental or by misuse. A safety message from Superior Water Light and Power, an elite company. Great service, even better, at swlp.com and on Facebook.
Design a unique jewelry piece at Numi Jewelers that is one of a kind. Our 6-prong custom jewelry design service guarantees a piece you can love for a lifetime.
Numi Jewelers, where the Twin Ports gets engaged.
You built your business here. You've made a home here. You're shaping a life, creating a legacy. When we look at all you've made, we only have one question. What will you make next? Make more possible. National Bank of Commerce.
To us, two diamond jewelry, a diamond for our love, and a diamond for the life we share. To the woman I will love forever, to our past and to our future.
To everyone making time for life's best moments, let us celebrate with you.
In Wisconsin, we love celebrating together.
Big days or any other day.
So much.
From hot and juicy to ooey gooey
to oh my word.
Oh my word.
Culver's!
Serving you a handcrafted meal that makes today.
Today a little bit more special.
That's what fills us up inside.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Yeah.
Superior Water Light and Power wants you to be aware of potential carbon monoxide poisoning, a colorless, odorless, tasteless, and toxic gas. Flu-like symptoms, headaches, and nausea are some signs to watch for. Excessive moisture on windows, black soot on registers, and strange odors from heating appliances could be an indication of carbon monoxide poisoning. If you suspect a problem, call SWLNP, the Superior Fire Department, or your local fuel supplier. A safety reminder from Superior Water Light and Power, an elite company.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order.
Scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
You built your business here. You're shaping a life, creating a legacy. We only have one question. What will you make next? Make more possible. National Bank of Commerce.
To everyone out there who loves Culver's,
The feeling is mutual.
Everything's made fresh.
Everything.
Everything.
It's our pleasure.
This is me and my happy place.
I wouldn't trade our Culver's for any other restaurant.
Culver's.
We love our guests.
love.
Love.
As much as our guests love us.
This is me and my happy place.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Yeah.
If you smell a rotten egg odor inside or outside your home, it could be a sign of a gas leak. Don't panic. Leave the premises immediately and call Superior Water Light and Power. A trained SWLMP technician will be dispatched to the location to inspect for a possible leak. Natural gas has an excellent safety record, but leaks are possible either accidental or by misuse. A safety message from Superior Water Light and Power, an elite company. Great service, even better, at SWLP.com and on Facebook.
Pain and 100% reason to remember the name. Welcome back, everybody. Another 45 minutes of WPASL semifinal action here from Superior Choice Credit Union Stadium. For Ryan Marcianic and Craig Morrissey up in the booth, my name is Xavier Walt. 2-0 at the end of the first half in favor of Superior City 2 over MB United. And the way I described it, 2 rapid-fire goals. Despite only 2 goals in 45 minutes, and those goals being 15-20 minutes apart, it was 2 very quick-fire goals. Throw-in down the line, headed right back the other way. Rid all the way out to Morrissey. That one runs off the right foot of Morrissey. He's able to save it. Drops a wonderful ball right to Caden Bergman. That one out of play. We'll go right back to Superior City, won by Alfie Hudd on that far side. I'm trying to see when exactly the other semifinal is. Oh, that's tonight. That's at 6 o'clock. That is at 6 o'clock down south in Hudson between Western Wisconsin FC and the New Richmond Cyclones, and the other semifinal for the WPSL. This one last touch by MB United. Throwing goes long. Fighting for that right along the end line. If Murphy can come up with it, it's in a dangerous position. Murphy does. Figueiredo leaves for Hudd. Hudd encouraged to shoot this one. He will, and that one just wide on this near side. Wentz was scrambling for it over to his right. Didn't end up sticking a hand out. Didn't need to in the end. Judged it properly the whole way. But a wonderful start from Superior City. Almost the exact opposite of what we saw in the first half. It was a wonderful start for MB United to begin the game. High arcing ball. Figueiredo gets a touch to it first. Schill. Schill gives that one right to Logan Murphy. Figueiredo. All the way around to Morrissey. Morrissey, that one runs right into Williams. Able to win it back, though. Lovely skill from Bergman. Bergman. Morrissey. Left-footed strike by Morrissey. What a goal! What a delightful strike from Alton Morrissey on the left foot. That was utter filth from the outside back. What a ridiculous goal from Alton Morrissey. His first of the year comes at the perfect time for Superior City, too. Just 3 minutes into the second half on his non-dominant foot. That'll be a highlight that he clips for the rest of his life. What a strike from Alton Morrissey. 3-0 Superior City 2, just like that. What a ridiculous goal from Alton Morrissey. I've seen Alton score before. I've done his play-by-play for quite a few years now. I have never seen him score a goal like that. What a strike. And Superior City want more. Ball from Murphy. He just fumbled it underneath his feet. Bergman put it on a platter. Superior City smell blood in the water. They want to end this game right here. Fredrickson. That one sent well long by Hosking. Hudd chips it forward. Flag staying down for Murphy. He will get to this one. Bergman. Hudd. Demolash. Out wide, Huffington. Huffington to the end line. Cuts it across. Wentz. Right foot gets it out of there. And MB just have to clear the ball again. Superior City are just gallivanting forward. Wave after wave of attack here from the Wolfpack. Figueiredo. Demolash. Panucci on the far side. Doesn't have too many runners going forward. He'll try and chip it long. Carter loses it. Figueiredo stepping through pressure, trying to lay that one off, maybe just a little bit too strong. Goalkeeper J.C. Wentz will make the grab. Wentz will send long. Fredrickson and Panucci. Gitson chips towards the corner. Really not a bad ball. Fulda will step out to try and get it, and he will send it well out of play. And he missed that car on that far side by probably 4 inches. He just scared the daylights out of some 82-year-old grandma that was driving that car. Braden, I'm going to remember that one. But you know what? He didn't actually hit the car. So you know what? All's well that ends well, I suppose. Throw in for MB United. Taylor Hirsch. Curling ball. Didn't curl quite as much as they were looking for. Taylor Hirsch again, not able to get the shot away. Murphy will come back to the ball and will win the free kick as well. Taking quickly. Hud. Striding forward is Alfie Hud. It's a 3-on-5 here for Superior City. Here's Bergman. Now it's a 3-on-3. Bergman's ball across. Ran right into Stonner, and it's cleared. So again, the winner of this one advances to the WPASL Championship match, which will be next weekend. I don't actually have the... I was going to say, I don't feel like I have the location off the top of my head. I'm 90% sure it's in Eau Claire. Yes, it's at Regis High School. And that'll be a 3 o'clock kickoff on August 2nd. Superior City nearly there for back-to-back championship game appearances. Looking to finally break that duck that's existed since they were the Hayward Wolfpack back in the day. Here's Hud. Has that one poked away? That one should stay. Well done by Schill. Hud pulls Schill. That one still might fall. Fulda's going to step out. I think Hud might end up getting a yellow here for this one once we actually get back to it. I think he knew it too. That one will be out of play. Looks like will be no penalty for Alfie Hud here. He'll get away with that one. Another change here for MB United. Stepping off will be Williams. Smithstad on in his place. Demelash will send long. He was looking for Huffington. It's well beyond everybody and out of play. Ferndenzer tried to get on quickly. Will now get to go on. So a goal kick for Josh Stonner. He's going to end up wanting that one back. Wasn't able to curl it like he wanted to. There's still time for MB United to try and reel this game back in. But there's not too much of it. Still in need of 3 goals right now are the visitors. Throw in for Superior City on this near side, much to the chagrin of Ferndenzer. Bergman lays it across, and Murphy was able to get the shot away, but it goes wide. What a set from Caden Bergman. It was a volleyball set with his back. Popped right over the head of the defender. It was Hirsch. Austin specifically. Schill. Alvarez. Encouraged to let the ball go. Taylor Hirsch not able to get to it. Schill steps around Huffington and will let that one go. Really a wonderful ball looking for Fredrickson. Fredrickson is going to get to this one. Here's Colton Fredrickson chipping it across and not making the run in time is Smithstad. That one launched well out of play. Throwing for MB United, and a sign of life from the blue that they desperately need. They're going to need to do that, but plenty for the remaining just over a half hour of this match. Ferndenzer will set that one. High arcing ball curled forward. Taylor Hirsch and Logan Lamble. Physical play from the two. Well done by Lamble. Back to the feet of the outside back. Rid. Well done to find Demolash. Excellent passing from Superior City here to maintain possession. Really excellent possession play here from Superior City too. Demolash will find Hud. Beautiful team football from the red. Hud out to Bergman. Which is going to be the pass that gives it up, and it's Bergman's. Wentz lets that one go. Panucci heads right down to the feet of Demolash. Foul on Figueiredo in the midfield. Gitson wanting to take it early, and he will. Last touched by the head of Rid. Lamble will save it before it runs out of play. Back to Panucci. Lamble. Bodies forward now for MB United. There's the long ball to unlock things. Huffington is going to play it forward once again for Logan Murphy. Huffington to Murphy. Murphy cutting inside and sends it wide. Nearly a second. Huffington to Murphy. 1, 2, 3, a goal. Those two in the counterattack have been absolutely deadly for the entire match up to this point. Because Huffington didn't start this match, but now you can hardly take him off. He's been so dangerous on those through balls. He's been able to really find Logan Murphy in stride almost anywhere on the pitch. Schill. Trying to get that one up the line. It's across the line. Throwing for Lamble in some eventuality here. To the feet of Murphy. I believe that one may be a free kick is what our referee is calling here. Foul by Logan Gitson. Just need to double check. I believe it's a free kick. It will be. Demolash and Hud will both stand over it. Superior City not sending very many bodies forward now. Only 4 up near the 18-yard box now. Everybody else in defense. Morrissey will sort of venture that way. Hud will play short to Demolash. Back to Hud. Back post ball. It'll find Morrissey. Morrissey, ball across. Wonderful one. Great paw by J.C. Wentz. That one looked like last touch by Superior. It will be. Gitson will take the throw. Hirsch's ball runs right into the feet of Huffington. We're past the hour mark now. Huffington, that may be the first mistake he's made on a through ball this entire match. Comes right at the hour mark. Still a half hour left to play until Superior City can punch their ticket in the 2026 WPASL championship match against either Western Wisconsin FC or the New Richmond Cyclones. Unless there's something that MB United can really have to say about it. Here's Lamble. Huffington's ball forward. Not a bad one. Was looking for Quating. Wentz ball towards the left-hand side. Bergman. Hud. Feels the pressure. About ready to cycle it back around. Morrissey. Trying to step inside is Alton Morrissey. Not quite able to unlock the defense, and Stonner clears. Rid. To Lamble. Demolash. Panucci. It hasn't been the easiest of days for the two center backs for Superior City, but it hasn't been the most difficult either. It's maybe a difficult couple of first minutes, but beyond that, it seems like they've been in cruise control for a little while now. That was an offsides. It was Bergman who was offsides when he made a play on the ball. So Stonner will take this free kick. The captain, team president for MB United, Josh Stonner of Simpson College. Ball wide from Fern Denzer. Not able to find his winger on that side. Josh Stonner, really a demon of this league, of the WPASL. He's been a fixture of the league for quite a few years now. Ball slipped forward. That's a wonderful ball forward. Fulda off his line and makes the challenge. Here's Bergman. On the left foot. Sees that one completely rejected. Right back the other way. It's about to stop on a dime here. Lamble back around to Fulda, who will make the grab and go down. Demolash finding the easy passes in the midfield, as is Huffington. Out to Morrissey. Hud. Back up the line for the run of the outside back, Morrissey. Trying to get it across. He will win a corner kick for it. This will be the first one from the right corner flag of the match for Superior City. Their other ones have come from the other side. They were in swingers for Teo Figueiredo. It looks like Alfie Hud will take this one. A double switch here for MB United. Logan Gitson and Ethan Ferndenzer will step off. Jacob Stonner. I believe that's James Carter stepping on as well. Hud. Wentz was able to get a hand to it. Quating. Back out to Hud. Hud goes end line. Able to get it across, and it's turned in. I am not sure how much Logan Murphy knew about it, but Alfie Hud sent it to a place that Logan Murphy simply could not miss it. 4-0 Superior City 2. The second one of the day for Logan Murphy. 22 on the year for the striker, and Alfie Hud gets his name on the stat sheet today. Superior City, well and truly 25 minutes away from a second consecutive WPASL championship game. 4-0 over MB United. And just like that, Superior City really do feel like this game is put away. Carter out wide to Austin Hirsch. Fredrickson not able to get a hold of it. Bergman will settle that back around to Huffington, who it looks like has almost defaulted to another center back here for the time being. Jutine back to Hud. Murphy. Demolash. Huffington steps through one. Gets a lucky bounce on a second. Trying to slip that one across. Hosking was the one that got a foot there and intercepted it. What I was saying about Josh Stonner, he's one of the... That'll be a water break, or our second water break and final water break of the match. What I was saying about Josh Stonner is he's such a... I don't want to call him a WPASL journeyman because he's younger than I am, and I don't think I'm that old yet. But he's one of the very few players that can say he's played for 3 clubs up to this point in the league, as I believe previously played way back in the day. I want to say this was 2022 or so. Played for the Poskin Jets out of Barron, Wisconsin. Played a year there. Then, the very next year, was recruited to play on a brand new team in the league, joining the league at the same time as the New Richmond Cyclones. It was Island City FC. Played for that team for a year, then decided, you know what, I want to play a little bit closer to home. I don't want to go all the way to Barron to play. I don't want to go all the way to Cumberland, Wisconsin to play. I want to found a team right here in my hometown of Amory. And thus, him and his family, the Stonners, were able to found their very own team in MB United, which stands for Middle Border United, for the Middle Border Conference, which pretty much all the teams down there play. So a true WPASL demon in Josh Stonner. Also, this is an interesting fact for anyone that really cares about Logan Gitson out there for MB United. Wearing the number 18, he had a brace in their very first game of the year so far. He's out there right now. See him playing near the striker, near the middle of the park. From Clayton, Wisconsin. And when you watch him play, if you ask me how many years of high school soccer did Logan Gitson play, not one. There is no high school soccer team associated with Clayton, Wisconsin. He never played high school ball. I believe he's the only player out there that never played high school ball, and you'd never know it. A really exceptional player, despite not having that prep experience like just about everybody else has. And I understand that there are players from different countries out there on the pitch that maybe they didn't play high school prep soccer in the U.S., but they had the equivalent, which Logan Gitson simply did not have, and he is an absolute baller. This throw-in goes long. Anderson gets enough on it to trouble the goalkeeper Wentz, but he does make the grab eventually. A what? Okay. Oh, okay. Jacob Stonner not going to be able to win the throw-in on the far side. We'll go Superior City's way. Let's see, what other fun facts? With 20 minutes left, 4-0, there's not a whole lot at stake for these remaining minutes, per se. I'm not going to talk about why they're the Wolfpack. I know why they're the Wolfpack, but I will let El Presidente himself, Caden Bergman, talk about that one day. I'm absolutely gatekeeping that, and I'm upset that you guys made me talk about gatekeeping it on air. Lovely set from Bergman. Kwatang, left-footed strike, saved by Wentz and turned out of play. Will be another change here for MB United. They've been subbing this entire match, essentially. Stepping off will be Philip Williams of St. Croix Falls. I'm trying to think of fun little tidbits that I know about Superior City, too, that maybe other people wouldn't know. Huffington heads that one straight down into the feet of Austin Hirsch. Set back for Panucci. He's not able to get the shot cleanly away, and it's cleared. Lamble. Touch took him just a little bit too far, but he is able to corral it. Demolash. Lost the handle on it just a little bit. Works the nutmeg, but loses possession. Smithstad. Ball forward for Jacob Stonner. Stonner running downhill. Has to slam on the brakes. Taylor Hirsch. Touch it to the outside, does Hirsch. He'll send it across, and not able to get there again is Smithstad. That's the second one of those for Smithstad that he's just not been able to get to, and his pass back is going to be out of play. Let's see. Here's a fun Jerome Quatang stat. This is not a stat. This is just really fun. So, I'm from Earl, Wisconsin, which is a very tiny town in northwest Wisconsin. It's about 20 minutes from Hayward, Wisconsin, 15 minutes from Spooner, Wisconsin. That's where I used to play soccer. And despite me knowing Caden Bergman, I've known Caden Bergman since I was 12, 13 years old, something like that. We've played soccer against each other and with each other forever. That being said, of all the players out there that I can say have been to my childhood home, Jerome Quatang from England is the only one that's been to my childhood home. As weird as that is, that one out of play, we'll stay with Superior City. Here's Alfie Hudd. Hudd sends that one. Back post. Here is Quatang. He'll lay it off. Huffington not able to get the shot away. Looked like Taylor Hirsch might be offsides here. Referee says play on. Physical play from everybody. And the referee says continue to play on. The referee was a million miles away from that one and makes the call. He was just about at my childhood home too. So what I was saying about that is Jerome Quatang used to play for Lake Superior College back when they had a soccer team, which feels like a long time ago now. It was just a couple of years ago, though. And on that team was my little brother, Ezra Walt. And so I remember being down. It was during a break from school. I was at UWS at the time. And I remember Ezra showed up with this one player. I've never met him before. He introduces himself, and it's Jerome Quatang. Referee's going to go have a conversation. I believe it's with is it the head coach or the assistant coach for MB United? I can't tell if it's Jeff Stonner or Hayden Schill. Regardless, one of them has a yellow now. I think potentially saying exactly what I was saying about the referee being in Earl, Wisconsin as well when he made the call. Superior City will also try and bring on a substitute at some point here. But yeah, Jerome got to stop by my house once. He's the only player out there that I can say has actually been to my home. How about that for a weird fact? That LSC team had some really fun players. That LSC team was so fun. They actually, if I remember right, beat St. Scholastica. I think they beat them 2-1 once. Who scored in that game? My little brother scored. I remember that. And I can't remember who the other goal scorer was. My brother ended up scoring the winner. There were some fun players on that team. Who had experience with that team? Jerome had experience with that team. I can't remember if Teo played on that team or not. I don't think Finn Huffington played on that team. But there's plenty of demons on this in the Superior City program that had to do with that LSC team back in the day. Throw in for Superior City on this near side. Lamble will take it. Huffington initially wanted it at his feet. They'll go along with it. Smithstad doesn't have too much to work with here. He'll try and beat Panucci on pace. Smithstad gets back to the positive side. Going down after the challenge is Smithstad. I believe it will be a free kick, says our referee. So a chance here for MB to try and salvage something from this. Referee once again at midfield making the call. So free kick here will be Logan Gitson. Clayton, Wisconsin's finest. Ball across. It was Rid that got something to it. A little bit of miscommunication from MB United. Austin Hirsch right along the sideline is able to save it. Here's Taylor Hirsch. Schill. Not a bad ball to find Stonner. Jacob Stonner getting it across. Panucci clears. Bergman back to goal. Looking for Demolash. Picked off by Gitson. Nobody there for Schill to try and find. Rid down to Figueiredo. Figueiredo will go long for Quating. Flag staying down for the winger. Wentz thought about coming out and will instead stay. Quating will get to this one. Out of play. Corner kick. And actually, now that I think about it, that Island City team, this is where I own up and say that I'm the vice president of Island City FC, so I know some of these MB United guys. Actually, I told a slight fib. There are actually multiple players on that field right now that have been to my childhood home. I've just completely forgot that MB United has at least 2, if not more, players that have absolutely been to the Walt household. As both Colton Fredrickson and Jose Amparo, I know have been to my house in the past. Friends of my little brother. That one all the way across. It was Carter that eventually got a right foot to it, steered it out. We'll do it all over again. Waiting to step on is Ethan Ferndenzer for MB United. Right foot ball, this one all the way to the back post. Schill was trying to see it out of play. Was it out before he touched it? Yes, he was. Stepping off will be, thought it was Jacob Stonner. I don't think it is. Stepping off will be Joshua Stonner. All WPASL last season. That might be the last we see of Josh in 2026. That one won by Smithstad. Schill. He's going to curl that one forward. Lovely ball by Schill. Taylor Hirsch. Blew a tire slightly. Jutine going down. He was pulled, and he definitely was. Well done by the outside back, Jutine, who's put in a shift today. And so now if you're Superior City, no injuries, no cards, anybody. Keep your heads, keep your cool, keep your feet. Because you potentially get to meet Western Wisconsin in the championship game. That would be Western Wisconsin's first ever appearance. Or we get an absolute blockbuster rematch of the New Richmond Cyclones versus Superior City FC. A quadruple change here for MB United. And I believe 2 changes here for Superior City. Quatang stepping off, as is Finn Huffington. So throwing on this near side, Brody Schill. He's going to just whip that long and let Colton Fredrickson try and chase it. Not able to get to it, out of play. They're going to say it was a foul on Fredrickson. Not that that matters any. The ball goes to the same spot regardless. Here's Lamble on the near side. Short to Demolash. Had that one picked off by Schill. Referee having a conversation with Demolash here. I think he's going to make Demolash... I think he's got to go take off some jewelry. Yaya Demolash has made it 82 minutes without being spotted for jewelry. And will thus have to go take off his necklace now. I believe that's what's happening. So Superior City will play with 10 until Demolash is back. HUD bumped off the ball. Here's Gitson. Gitson will try and have a shot. That one curls well away from goal. So it will be another goal kick for Braden Fulda and company. And you know, up to this point in the year, you'd say Braden Fulda, 10 games played up to this point, 7 goals against on 44 saves, played 900 minutes up to this point, really has played exceptionally well this year. And you would say, given that they are undefeated, that he would probably be the front runner to win Goalkeeper of the Year. And that's not the case as you look at Lucas Biederman's record for the New Richmond Cyclones. As if you could talk to me or even guess how many minutes Lucas Biederman went without conceding a goal in the WPASL. Let's see. Can I do some rough math here really quick? I got to break out the phone calculator because I'm not good at it. So if there's 90 minutes in a soccer game, Lucas Biederman and the New Richmond Cyclones defense at one point this season went 720 minutes without allowing a goal. They went 8 straight games without allowing a goal. They just allowed goals to Western Wisconsin as they played a doubleheader against Western Wisconsin actually before the semifinal at the end of the regular season. And before that, they hadn't allowed it in 7 goals. The most recent goal coming against Superior City, in which they actually lost to Superior City 4-2. That ball all the way across. It's beyond Fredrickson. Left-footed ball. Stonner. Schill. Back out wide for Fredrickson. Flag staying down. Here's Stonner. Cuts back to his left foot. Anderson is there. Figueiredo. The Brazilian will switch play all the way out to Alfie Hud. Turn on the afterburners, Alfie. Get there, Alfie. What a save by Alfie Hud. Then takes it right up the line. What a save from Alfie Hud. Bergman against Ferndenzer. Switched all the way to the near side. This is Anderson against Amparo. Up the line for Figueiredo to chase. Figueiredo bumped off the ball. Referee having none of it. Should be a goal kick, and it is. Another change. This will be Finnegan Huffington stepping on. I believe that this will be the last we see of Yaya Demolash for the semifinal. He better get ready. They're going to need him in the championship. Wentz. Referee blew the whistle a little prematurely. So Wentz will have to retake the goal kick. 85 minutes gone. Wentz sends it right back to pretty much the same spot. What a touch by Figueiredo. Murphy cutting back, opening up for a shot. Instead, he'll slide it forward. Here's Bergman. He was able to get around to it. Bergman, what a finish from Caden Bergman to make it 5. Logan Murphy finds his older compatriot on the right-hand side. He's able to just get around. I believe it was Ethan Ferndenzer. It may have been Weston Hosking. Just gets around the defender, slots it into this near post. And make it 5-0 Superior City 2 on to the WPASL Championship match for 2026 in style. HUD tried to leave it for Figueiredo. It was picked off on the way through. Here's Huffington. Blows a tire. Gets in. Can he get the ball out of his feet here? Tries to lay it off for Schill. Last touch it looked like off of Panucci. It will be. Down the line for Fredrickson. He's got 2 Wolfpack players to try and deal with. That one out of play will be a goal kick. Taken short and quickly. Huffington. Taking off on the far side. Jutine chips it forward for Murphy. Murphy not able to get to it. Hosking coughed that one up. Huffington. Good physical play from Huffington. Shrugs off Fredrickson. Fulda. Rid sends it long. That one's going to get beyond just about everybody. Far side. Here's Jutine. Inside the 18, referee will allow this one to continue. That ricochets off of Superior City 2 and will be cleared by Amparo. Wonderful ball by Figueiredo. Lamble. That'll be a foul on Ferndenzer. He knew it too. Morrissey waiting to step on. Begging to be let on is Alton Morrissey. He's asking for a sub. It is a free kick. There are no subs on free kicks. They are not going to let him on during this free kick to make me wrong. There's no way. It's a free kick. Assistant referee, if you let him on, if you help Alton to prove me wrong, I will be so mad. Oh, okay. No, he put his flag back down and then he put it back up. I'm waiting with a lot of anticipation here. Oh, excellent. Huffington plays it short. Wide open Figueiredo on this near post. Ball back across. HUD makes it 6. Right on the stroke of 90 minutes. Cool as you like for Alfie HUD. Teo Figueiredo, another assist on the year for him. A team leading number 8 for Figueiredo, and Alfie HUD right back onto the score sheet. Once again, he had an assist earlier in this match. And a very sneaky set play from Superior City will add number 6. That one out of play. It looks like it was off Huffington. It will be. Due to that goal, I missed exactly how much extra time we will have. It can't be much of it. And really, if you're MB United, I know that this is a bad taste in your mouth way to end this season, but I really do hope that they can hold their heads high. It was a really wonderful campaign for them. Especially for a team in their second year. That will do it. There is the final whistle from our referee. 6-0 Superior City 2 for back-to-back years will advance to the WPASL Championship game. We'll see if it's a repeat matchup as well at 6 o'clock in just a little while. From Hudson, Wisconsin, Western Wisconsin FC and the New Richmond Cyclones, the defending champion of the league, will go toe-to-toe as we see who Superior City will meet with all the marbles on the line. 6-0, 3 in the first half, 3 in the second. It was cruise control. After, I would say, roughly the 48th minute onwards, Superior City had this one in control. A goal very early on in the second half at around the 48th minute really put this game on ice. And after that, despite their best efforts, MB United, do we have the replays? That was so quick. That was so quick. Yes. Let's do the replays. That would be absolutely phenomenal. We can do the goals. There was enough of them that we don't need to see just about anything else. As this the first goal, really an exceptional goal from Teo Figueiredo. He caught J.C. Wentz napping just a little bit as both himself and the ball go careening into the net. An Olympico for the Brazilian. Started the scoring very early on. That was around the 15th minute, and then what a ball by Finnegan Huffington to open things up for Logan Murphy onto his preferred right foot. J.C. Wentz backing down, not much that he could do about it. When you have a goal scorer that has 20 in a season, you expect him to finish opportunities like that for goal number 21. Again, a wonderful assist by Finnegan Huffington. Then Alton Morrissey, absolutely ridiculous. I don't know how frequently he practices the left foot curler from 20 out. The reaction tells me not very frequently. What an exceptional finish from Alton to make it 3-0 right on the stroke of halftime. No, sorry, that was just into the second half is when that goal was. And after that, Superior City felt like they had it the whole way. Alfie Hudd puts that one on an absolute plate for Logan Murphy, one of the easiest ones the striker will ever score for goal number 22 for him. Alfie Hudd's first assist of the game. He wouldn't get another assist, but he would find himself on the score sheet in another way in just a little bit for goal number 6. Because that was really, really well worked by the former UWS man and current head coach for the men's top team for Superior City. And then a wonderful finish from Caden Bergman. If he didn't finish it, then Xavier Anderson might have a wonderful finish from the former WPASL midfielder of the year and former WPASL MVP, Caden Bergman. And then the sneaky set play, Huffington sends it right down the end line for Figueiredo, cuts that one across. Alfie Hudd, simple two-touch finish, make it 6 right at the 90th minute. And that is how we get our 6-0 scoreline. Superior City will head to the WPASL championship match for all the marbles in style. Congratulations on a wonderful season to MB United, making it to the semifinals for the first time as an organization. I believe for the first time as an organization. Congratulations to them. A really, really wonderful season. Excited to see them again next year in 2027, and commiserations for the result. I know playing a day before also doesn't help too much. So wonderful result for them. Thank you so much for coming up here, and safe travels, boys. And for all of you back at home, that's going to do it for us. I think that's going to do it. I don't think that there's going to be another WPASL women's matchup, so at least not here. So I think that's going to do it for us. What a 2026 it's been for Superior City Soccer. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to Jeffrey McClure for deputizing for me when Island City was still playing. I couldn't really do a conflict of interest type broadcast, so he did an incredible job, as did Ryan Marcianic next to me in the booth here, and everyone with iFan TV. But that'll do it for us. Thank you so much for tuning in for the entirety of the summer of 2026. So much wonderful soccer. We're excited to do it again next year. Your final score in this WPASL semifinal match between the visiting MB United and your Superior City FC2, 6-0. On to the championship for the Wolfpack. For Ryan Marcianic and Craig Morrissey, who was in the booth, he's since vacated. My name is Xavier Walt. Safe travels, everyone. It was a wonderful season. Good night.